Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, July 31st, and it's about 5:35 a.m. and we're going to start looking at offers from DoorDash and Uber Eats. All right, I'm logged into the apps and I'm looking for offers that are $2 for every mile. It's $8.04, 16.9 miles. That's a no. $1.01, 16.9 miles. $0.77, 2.8 miles. $1.03 for 10.1 miles. 51 cents, 5.5 miles. $24, 9.5 miles. I think this is a good one. I don't like that this offer is two different customers. Last time when I did an offer like this, one of the customers canceled their order, and then I ended up having to cancel the whole order because the money to mile ratio became a mystery to me and I didn't know how many miles it was going to be now. So I don't really like when I get shopping orders that are more than one person. That's only happened, I think that's happened to me like 3 or 4 times, and I really don't like it when it happens at this particular Albertsons because it's a little over 3 miles to get to it. So if I have to cancel it or if I don't get what the money that I wanted, I end up wasting, like sometimes I waste as much as 7 miles because of it. I had someone mention to me that they were getting confused on which ones of my videos were the newest videos. So I decided that right at the very beginning of every video, I'll announce the the current day and date and time of each video right from the get-go, right when it starts, so that people don't get confused about the videos and whether or not they're new or they're watching maybe a rerun of another video, an old video, so there won't be any kind of confusion. They'll know right away. I'm also going to put the date of the video at the very beginning of the title of the video as well, and also on the thumbnail. I think that will really help, because sometimes I agree that when you look at even the thumbnails of the photos of the videos, they look the same too, because it's always a picture of my inside of my car usually and me, and then a title. And so after a while you look at them and you recognize that it's my content, but you don't know if it's old content or new content. How fast I'm gonna be at shopping today. I kind of woke up this morning not really in the mood to do the job, so I'll see if my mind is able to focus quickly, because if you're not in the mood to do this job, it's hard to do things fast, especially because your mind has to be sharp when you're looking for items in the store. You have to be real quick. You got to go up and down those aisles and just be like eagle eyes. You got to look up and down, left and right. You got to target that item as fast as you can, pull it off that shelf, scan it, throw it in the cart, go on to the next one, figure out where it's at. It's like one of those, those game show, TV game shows where you have to shop as fast as you can to win the prize. All right, looks like we're shopping for a lot of produce, and we're shopping for some seafood, sausages, ground beef, chips. I gotta make this turn. Bread, some protein shake, seasoning, Jello, maple syrup, pizza. What's that, oil? No, that's lemon fresh cleaner Pine Sol. 1 case of water, sour cream, cheese. I think I'll park right here. Eggs, egg whites, organic lactose-free 2% carton milk, and then some organic Yo Baby peach and pear whole milk yogurt, and that's it.
In the moments when I held
right, we're out of here. Okay, we're headed off now to a house. We have a gate code. It is 6 minutes from here, 2.7 miles. If I'm gonna get the full amount or not, I had quite a few items that weren't available, so I had to issue refunds on them. There was like some ready-made meals, and there was a creamer. There's some other stuff that they didn't have the exact thing that they wanted, and there was no substitute, so the only option was to issue a refund. I tried to suggest something, but they never responded to the message that I sent, so I wasn't able to get any substitutions for any of the items that they had put on there. So I ended up just getting what I could get. So I'll see at the end what the total amount is, and hopefully it hasn't changed.
It's been a hard night. Noises in the night. We all slept rough. Charlotte, it's beautiful, isn't it? The moon on the rooftops, the silver light drips. Sweet dreams, kid. I hope you find some peace while you're sleeping.
I almost screwed up. I almost delivered the wrong grocery order, and I usually when I do these double orders, I usually check before I take off whether it's going to be A or B that I'm going to, and I didn't. But I did check when I carried over to the door a case of water. And then once I put the case of water at the doorstep, I go, let me look and make sure that I'm delivering the right grocery order. And sure enough, I was delivering grocery order A, and that was the wrong one. It was supposed to be grocery order B. So I only had to take back the case of water back to the car, so it wasn't too big of a deal. Now I'm headed off to where am I headed off to? It looks like I'm headed off to it could be an apartment. Leave at my door, white feather wreath on door. Please ring my doorbell and knock. This is a very rural part of town, as you can see. Most of these houses are like on half an acre. And it really shows you, like, this is what people think of how everybody lives in Vegas. So when you tell people, oh, I live in Vegas, they think, oh, you must live in an area that's really rural, that looks like, you know, like these tiny little roads and all these open areas of just dirt and nothingness. And no, it's not like that. There's certain areas that are like that still, like this one. But for the most part, everything is really developed here now. But you still have these pockets of places that are not so developed, even off of Las Vegas Boulevard. And I'm sure that when people come to Vegas and they drive down the Las Vegas Boulevard Las Vegas Boulevard all the way south, going this way back to LA, this is what they see. So they think, wow, they still haven't developed anything there in Vegas. There's still nothing there. But no, that's just the illusion. That's like, maybe they like to present that to people, make it look like it's still really empty, but it's not. This place can be hard to deliver to sometimes. Let me see if I can turn. It's very tricky because the buildings, the numbers are really weirdly positioned, and even the doors to the houses are weirdly positioned. I don't know what this guy, oh, he's telling me to go around him. I'm like, well, don't keep going forward because I got to make a right turn. Okay, this is the building, and I guess I'm gonna have to park here, and then hopefully I can find the unit number. Maybe, oh, I'm gonna park right in front of it. That's awesome. Oh wait, no, that's not it. This place is so confusing. Oh boy.
Charlotte, you're busy growing quick flowers in the garden. Summer air sticks. Charlotte, you're bleeding at the knees, climbing up the windshield, trying to reach the storm front coming this way. Don't worry about the thunder, it's how the heat breaks. We're all wishing on the rain. Maybe things will change.
It went good on that drop off. I recognized the front door right away. I almost got it confused with the building next door. They're such tiny buildings that it's easy to like merge them together and think they're the same address. So I'm glad that the customer described their front door with that decoration, or I might have delivered to the door that was directly in front of my car because it was the same unit number. So that worked out, and now I'm really far from home, so I don't think I'm going to stop anywhere because it's going to take me probably about 15 minutes to get back home. So that's going to be the time that I'm going to be like reviewing offers. All right, we got our next one. I'm pulling in right now to Pinkbox. It was so close. But let me tell you what the offer is, even though you can see it. I like to say it verbally. $8.50, 3.7 miles, Pinkbox and then Panera. Well, it looks like it's going to be quick. I don't see anybody in the drive-thru or anybody in the parking lot for Pinkbox, so we might be their only customer. Oh, there's somebody.
There's a man around the corner, he's been asking me for change, and I could use some. Think I could use some sometimes. All these things slow me down, like the concrete that's been sticking to the bottom of my shoes. Soles worn and tired have started wearing through. I can feel them heavier now.
Was I wrong on that one? It took a heck of a long time to get my stuff. I guess they have these new donut boxes that are about 4 times the size of the ones that I was carrying. And there was a huge order ahead of me. And so I just went and used the restroom just to kill time and wait until I could finally get my order. And yeah, I finally got it. And let's see. Oh, somebody left a comment. They were saying, what's the point of my videos? I don't know if they meant that sincerely or if they were being snarky. It's always hard to know, but I think everybody knows what the videos are about. They're about door dashing and Uber Eat deliveries. What else is there to say? You're riding along in the car and you're watching me pick up and drop off deliveries. And if you find that enjoyable, watch it. If you don't find it enjoyable, don't watch it. How more complicated could it be?
There's a hole here in my pocket. It reminds me of the ways I am hungry. Always running for an open door. But on the highway, heavy-hearted, humming just to hear a sound. Loneliness, it lingers through unfamiliar towns, all of them stunning. None of them home. And I don't know if I live like this for peace of mind. Can't say if I do it for the foolish pride. Maybe it's all just to prove that I'm alive. I'm alive.
This is a terrible offer. It's really bad. The next place I have, they took forever for this part of it too. So now I've got to go to St. Rose Dominican Hospital and leave it at the information desk. And that's going to take a long time because the parking is terrible there. So I'm going to have to walk quite a ways to get it into the place. So yeah, I wish I wouldn't have taken this one. It says, meet me at the lobby, information desk. But then it says, leave at the door. So maybe they have a table there and I'll be able to take a picture of it and just leave it at that desk. Because the hospital's so big, so the odds that they're actually going to be physically waiting for me right there is pretty low. Oh yeah, oh awesome. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a good one. Thank you. Oh, I totally lucked out on that one. It wasn't a doctor or a nurse or somebody in the staff that works there. It was a visitor that was ordering food. So he was polite enough to wait for me right at the entrance. That was awesome. So now I've just got to fight through all this traffic and deliver this next one, which is just 1.6 miles from here, a 3-minute drive, and it looks like it's going to be a business based on the address, and it's a handed to me. It's already been a half an hour since I've accepted this offer, so hopefully this drop off is going to be quick. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you. $8.08, 5.9 miles. $5, 5.2 miles. $6.44, 10.8 miles. $1.68 for 4 miles. $6.07, 10.8 miles. $9.09. 9.5 miles. $1.53 for 4 miles. Let's get going. So far the day overall is going really smooth. Just that one issue with Pinkbox where it took forever to get the Pinkbox order. And after that, really everything has not been that bad. So I'll probably have to do just maybe one more delivery after this one and I'll be done. I have a story to tell you. We had this cat. We called him Pisser because he used to pee everywhere in the house. And His favorite place to pee was on our living room sofa, and he peed all over that sofa. And so we never sat on the sofa because it stunk so bad. And one day a social worker came over to check on us because, we were poor. And so social services was thinking about putting us in foster care. And the social worker came over to, just to meet with us. And when he sat on the couch, the look on his face, oh, it was too much. Okay, let's look at the shopping list. We got to get a banana, Signature Farms Family Pack mini cucumbers, potatoes, tomatoes, corn. What is that? A sandwich loaf. So it's just some bread, more bread, sandwich meat, Laughing Cow cheese, yogurt, and some milk. And that looks like about it. All right, let's go.
The truth is I'm no good for you. You probably know it by now, but in case you don't, or you maybe forgot, give me one more chance and I'll let you down. And I hope that you find somebody to love. It's what you deserve. Someone to adore you more than you know, and you know.
That wasn't a bad shopping experience at all. It really flowed really well. I like that Vons. They're very organized in this one. We're going to be going to an apartment 3 minutes from here, 1 mile, and it's just to leave at the door. When you do shopping for people, it's always best to do the produce first, because that usually is the most difficult thing to get. Well, next to ordering stuff from the deli, that is the most difficult things, because you got to unfurl all those plastic bags, and a lot of the items look similar, and then you got to pick produce that looks decent, and you got to get the right quantity. Then you got to weigh it, so it takes a lot longer to do produce. And then once that's done, everything else is just scanning barcodes.
I'm not hers.
Thank you.
All I can promise
Thank you.
is the worst.
Thank you for telling me that you had a geek code.
The truth is I'm no good for you. You probably know it by now, but in case you don't, or you maybe forgot, truth is, I'm no good for you, and you should know it by now. In case you don't, or you maybe forgot, give me one more chance, and I'll let you down.
We got about $5 more to go. I think I'll park somewhere. I'll park somewhere nearby and wait. Maybe I'll get something else and I won't have to drive really far. Today has been much different than yesterday. Yesterday was a total bust. There was like no work whatsoever, and everything, the money to mile ratios were really out of whack. I wish I could figure out why some days there's just no business and other days it's just really busy. I mean, they should have some type of forecasting or something that could tell you, how many orders are currently available. That would be a great feature for them to have, to say, this is the total amount of orders that are currently being processed in your area. I mean, even if it's not, it doesn't really mean it has to do with, how many drivers are out there getting those orders. If you could see like a batch, like if it said there are currently, 8,000 orders, and you would know the number, you'd say, well, okay, well, normally a high number is 10,000 at this time, but right now only 8,000 are being processed. That would be really good. There's an accident on the road going back towards my house, so I'm gonna have to take a detour, go a different route, which is fine. I mean, or I could park and wait for the next offer. I don't really feel like parking and waiting, so I'll probably just keep on cruising along. $9, 2.9 miles. I guess we'll do that one. We gotta get a 24 pack of Crystal Geyser water, Essentia water, Red Bull energy drink, Arizona watermelon fruit juice cocktail, and Tropicana original no pulp juice. It doesn't look too, it's gonna be heavy, but everything is kind of in the similar place in the store. They're still doing construction over here, so I've gotta turn on this road and make a U-turn. I'm just glad the drop-off is on this road that doesn't have a lot of traffic. That other route, forget it. It's a total mess.
She was pretty as they come, 28 years young and unafraid. Turn right. She gave me shelter on the coldest night, shaded me on summer days, and I had never known a place before. That's what Ruby
Yes, I'll park.
Wasn't good at going fast, and the patience that I lacked I learned to grow. 'Cause Ruby had a way of breaking down, leaving me out there on the road. But she gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days. So as we traveled across the country, Ruby set the pace. Ruby could be fickle and unfair.
Okay, that shopping experience was easy. We're gonna go to an apartment 1.2 miles from here, 5 minutes. We got a gate code, and then we got directions on how to get to the building once we get inside, and it's a meet at the door.
Good as I would get at times, Ruby was the closest thing to home I'll ever know in this life. Ruby hit that California sand.
while everything got delivered just fine, I carried the case of water in separately because it was so heavy and there was no easy access to use the flatbed cart. So it's only 10 a.m. so it was a very productive day and not a lot of wait time, which was really good. And yeah, I would say all in all, I achieved my goals and everything worked out just fine. So that is it. So you can see all the numbers all around me, and whew, boy, it winded me trying to carry that water, but it's all done. So that is it. Thank you all so much again for watching my video, and I will see you again on the next one. Bye for now.